जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, जिस दिन वेद के मंत्रों से धरती को सजाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे,
धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, धन के चोर नहीं होंगे।
मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे,
चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, चारों ओर नहीं होंगे।
अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वत खोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे। भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, ओ भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी,
कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी।
देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी,
की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी।
उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी। जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा।
जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
Namaste and welcome again to this our Sunday morning's Yajya. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all those who are present here this morning and to all of those who are joining us via social media. Once again, a very pleasant namaste. And as we get ready to join in chanting Ved mantras so that it can bring us peace, it can bring us joy as we go forward in this week, I ask all who are here and who are also joining us via social media if we can make ourselves comfortable and sit in a posture where we can chant or begin to chant our Sandhya mantras. Om Om Amrito Pasternamasi Swaha Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha Om Satyam Yashaha Shrirmahi Shrayatam Swaha Angasparsha Om Shano Devi Rabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhi Shravantu Naha Devi Swarup Ishwar Puran Abhishta Ki Jai यह नीर हो सुधा में कल्याण दान दीजे नित रिधि सिद्धि बरसे हित हो सदा हमारा बहती रहे हृदय में सदधर्म प्रेम धारा सदधर्म प्रेम धारा O all-pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul, to reach thy bosom, here is all of mine. Be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Atanga Sparsha Mantra. Om Vak Vak. Om Pranaha Pranaha. Om Chakshu Chakshu. Om Shrotram Shrotram. Om Nabhi. Om Hridayam. Om Kantaha. Om Shiraha. Om Bahobhyam Yashobalam. Om Kartalkar Prishye. Marjana Mantra. Om Bhu Punato Shirasi. Om Bhuva Punato Nitrayoho. Om Swaha Punato Kantehe. Om Maha Punato Hridaye. Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam. Om Tapaha Punatu Parayoho. Om Satyam Punatu Punashirasi. Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Pranaya Mantra. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Bhuhu, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, ॐ सत्यम् अगर्मशना मंत्र ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं च धीधा तपसो जजायत ततो रात्र जायत तथा समुद्रो अर्णवः ॐ समुद्रा दर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद् विश्वस्यामिषतो वशी ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमतो स्वः ॐ शनो देवीरभीष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभिश्रवन्तु नः मनसा परिक्रामन्त्र ॐ प्राची दिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्य ईशावः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितिभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे धर्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रो विपतिस्थिरश्चिराजि रक्षिता पितरिषवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे धर्मः ॐ प्रतीचि दिग्वरुणो विपतिः प्रीडाकु रक्षितानमीशवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे दद्मः ॐ उरुचि दिक्सोमो धीपते स्वज्जो रक्षिता शनरेशवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे धर्मः ॐ ध्रुवा दिग्विष्णोरधिपति कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुधैषवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे धर्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वा दिग्बृहस्पतिर्रधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमीशवः तेभ्यो नमो धीपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इष्युभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे धर्मः उपस्थान मंत्र ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परि स्वः पश्यन्ता उत्तरं देवं देवत्रा सूर्य गणमज्योतिरुत्तमम् ॐ उरुत्यं जातवेरसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम् ॐ चित्रं देवाना मुददादनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वारुणस्य यज्ञे आप्राध्यावा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तश्चुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर देवहितं पुरस्ताश्चुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदा शतं जीवेम शरदा शतं शृणुयाम शरदा शतं प्रभवाम शरदा शतम् अधिनास्याम शरदा शतं भूयश्च शरदा शतात् ॐ शन्यो देवीरभीष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभे श्रवन्तु नः अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्रा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् समर्पण वाक्यम हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपसनारी कर्मणा धर्मार्थकामा मोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेनः तत ईश्वर नमस्कुर्यात् ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च हे मंगलेश शंकर मंगल करो हमारा पावन प्रकाश पाई परमत पुण्य द्वारा परिजान पे पिला दो अवदर गाध दानी तेरे शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी है भक्त यह भवानी है भक्त यह भवानी And now I bow to thee, O God of God, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning hearts above. Thy blessings in my right desires shine. Thy blessings in my right desires shine. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Namaste once again. As we transition into our Havan this morning, I invite all of our Yajmans to take their asan on the Yajya Shala around the Havan Kunda. And please join with us on page 5 of your Atma Geet on the bhajan Aaj Mil Sab Geeta Gao.
आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर, मंदिरों में कंदरों में पर्वतों के शिखर पर देते हैं लगातार 100 बार मुनिवर धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गावो उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञौरत सब किया, शादियों में जलसयों में यज्ञौरत सब किया। नित्य स्वर से चाहिए कर नारी नर सब धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गावो उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। जिसका यश नित्य गाते हैं गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद। गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद। गंधर्व गुनी जन धन्यवाद।
Namaste, everyone. Whether you're joining us here today in Mandir or you're joining us through social media, my humble namaste to you all. For those around our Kun today, namaste. Whatever your reason for being here, we hope that today those desires will be fulfilled. This is the first Mahila presentation for 2024, and we do hope that this service today inspires you all. As we begin today with Achman sipping of the sacramental water, we ask, oh God, may this water calm me, put me in that mood where I will be able to focus on today's service and to absorb the energy that will be emanated from this Hawan Kun today. Water in the right palm and sipping. Om Amrito Pastar Namase Swaha. Om Amrita
Pidhanamasi Swaha.
Om Satyam Yashaha Shrirmayi Shri Shrayatam Swaha. Touching of the various limbs with water in the left palm and touching with the two fingers. Om Wangmaya Seyastu.
Om Nasurme Pranostu.
Om Akshanur Me Chaksharastu.
Om Karnayor Me Shrotramastu.
Om Baur Me Balamastu.
Om Ohorma Ojostu.
Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanva Me Sahasantu. Ishwar Stiti Pratana mantras, and I ask you all to join us so that we create that energy in this building here today, in this mandir, that we can take with us throughout this week. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadrantana Asuva.
Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatadre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asi सधाधार पृथिवीं ध्यामुते मां तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेमः
ॐ य आत्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वा उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः यस्य छायमृतं यस्य मृत्युः तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महिद्वैक इद्राजा जगतो बभूव य ईशे अस्य द्विपरश्चतुष्परः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च त्रिधा येन स्वस्थभितं येन नाकः यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः तस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ प्रजापते न त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कमास्ते जोहमस्तनो अस्तु वयं स्याम पतयोरयिना
ॐ सनो बन्धुर्जनिता सा विधाता धामानि वीरभुवनानि विश्व यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानस्तृतीये धामन्यधैर्ययन्ता
ॐ अग्नेनाया सुपताराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान् यो योध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नमौक्तिं विधेम
He is our friend, the cause of all manifestations and the sustainer. He knows all places and regions in him, abode of all happiness, roam the learned and will, enjoying emancipation. O self-effulgent being, all holy and knower of all things, lead us through the path of goodness to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and always be happy. अतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् ॐ अग्निमिरे पुरोहितं यजस्य देवं ऋग्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्
ॐ सनः पितेव सूनवे सुपायनो भव स च स्वानः स्वस्तये
ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमितामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यारितिर्नर्वणः स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः स्वस्ति ध्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना
ॐ स्वस्तये वायो मुब्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तयादित्यासो भवन्तु नः
ॐ विश्वे देवानो हर्या स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्तवृभवः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रापात्वं हसः
ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रावरुणा स्वस्ति पत्ये रेवती स्वस्ति न इन्द्राक्षागणश्च स्वस्ति नो अरिते कृधि
ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्या चन्द्रमसा विव पुनर्दथाग्नता जानता संगमे मही. We sing in praise of the Great One, who is the source of all light, who existed before creation, who is the first teacher of all material and spiritual knowledge. who is worthy of contemplation at all times, and who is the provider of all beautiful and precious things. May we accept our responsibilities and duties just as the sun and the moon unswervingly revolve in their orbits. May we associate with those who are learned, pious, charitable, and nonviolent. Ataha Shanti Karanam Om Shana Indragni Bhavatamahobihi Shana Indra Varuna Rata Havya Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shanyoho Shana Indra Pushana Vajasato
ॐ शन्नो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु शन्नः पुरन्दिः शमु सन्तुरायः शन्नः सत्यस्य सूयमस्य शंसः शन्नोर्यमा पुरुजातु अस्तु
Om Shano Dhata Shamudhartano Astu Shana Uruchi Bhavatu Swadhabhi Shandro Rasi Brihati Shano Adrihi Shano Devanam Suhavani Santu
ॐ शन्नो अग्निर्ज्योतिर्निको अस्तु शन्नो मित्रावरुणावश्विनाशं शन्नः सुकृतां सुकृतानि सन्तु शन्ना इशिरो अभिवातो वातः
Om Shano Dhyava Prithvi Purvahutau Shamantariksham Drishayeno Astu Shano Oshandir Varino Bhavantu Shano Rajasaspatirastu Jishnuhu
ॐ शन्ना इन्द्रो वसुर्भिदेवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः शुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शन्नस्त्वाशाग्निभिः शृणोतु
Om Shanah Somo Bhavatu Brahma Shanah Shano Gravanah Shamu Santu Yajyah Shanah Swaruna Mitayo Bhavantu Shanah Prasva Shamuvastu Vedihi. May we derive peace from electricity, fire, and water. May the sun and moon bring us peace and fearlessness by eradicating disease. May electricity and wind bring us vigor and peace. May all peaceful one give us peace. May our religious undertakings bring us peace. May the plants and vegetables bring us peace. May the oblations in this Vedi here today bring us peace. Ataha Shiva Sankalpa Mantra. And I ask that we all join in these mantras for our minds, asking, O God, may that mind of mine always be possessed of only noble intentions. So I ask that you please join us. And if you're unable to, if you don't remember the words, the first words of these mantras, please join us in Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu. Om Yajagrato Duramudeti Devam Teru Suptasya Tatheveti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu.
ॐ येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदधेषु धीराः यरपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यत् प्रजानमुत चेतुर्दृढश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु यस्मानरिते किञ्चन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वं येन यजस्तायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचा सामयजुंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नभाविवारः यस्मिन् स्थितं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ शुशारतिरश्वानि वहयन् मनुष्या नेनीयतेभिः शुभिर्वा जिनैवा हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं झविष्टं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु. That celestial entity, the mind, which goes far when one is awake and wanders similarly when he is asleep, and which travels far and wide, is the only one light of all lights, O God. May our minds always be possessed of only noble intentions. As the skillful charioteer controls his horses by the use of his reins, so does a controlled mind takes man to his desired goal. This mind, which reposes in the heart, is most swift and never ages, O God. May our minds always be possessed only of noble intentions. Om Sanaha Pasva Shangave Shanjanaya Shamarvate Shamrajano Shadhiyaha.
ॐ अभयं नः कर्यन्तरिक्षम् अभयं ध्यावा पृथिवीयुभे अभयं पश्चात् अभयं पुरस्तात् उत्तरादरात् अभयं नो अस्तु
Om Abhayam Mitrar Abhayam Amitrar Abhayam Jatar Abhayam Paroksha Abhayam Nakam Abhayam Dimanaha Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu. Iti Sanshepataha Shanti Karanam Ataha Agni Pradipanam. May we all stand for the kindling of the fire. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha
ॐ बहुवः स्वर्ग्नि स्वर्धौरिव भूम्ना पृथिवीव वरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देवयजनि पृष्ठेऽग्निमना दमना ध्यायादधे.
Fanning of the fire with outstretched palms. Om Udhurya Swagni Pratijagrahi Tvamishta Purte Samsrichetamayam Cha Asmin Sarasthe Ajutarasmin Vishwe Devaya Jamanascha Sirata. Offering of 3 Samhita at this time. Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhaswabhardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanaryena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jatavirase Idannamama.
ॐ समिधाग्निं दुवस्यते घृते बोधयतातिथिम् अस्मिन् हव्याजोहोतना सुसमिधाय शोषिषे घृतं तीव्रं जोहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे ईरन्नाममः.
Om Tantva Samidhirangiro Dhritena Vardhayamasi Brihachochaya Vishtya Swaha Iramagne Angirase Irannamama. Panchakritahuti, 5 ghee offerings at this time. Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhaswavardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Iramagne Jatavirase Irannamama.
ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा जातवेदस्तेने यस्वरस्वचेदवैधया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे ईदन्नामम.
Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhaswabhardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jatavirase Idannamama.
Om Ayanta Idmatma Jatavirasте Nidhyasva Vadhasva Chedhavadhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Vachase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagnai Jatavirase Idannamama.
Om Ayantayatma Jatavirasene Dhaswabhardhasva Cheda Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jatavirase Irannamama.
Umayanta idmayatma jatavedasте nid yasvavadhasva chedhavadhaya chasman prajaya pashubhir brahmavachase nanadyena samedhaya swaha idamagnai jatavedase idannamama.
Ataha Jal Sinchana, sprinkling of the water around the Kun, first in the east, then the west, then the north, and then in a clockwise direction. As we know, water has a cooling quality, and it's a contrast between the heat from the fire and the cooling effects of this water. So, like that, we would like to emulate both of these qualities and have that balance, as this balance is reflected with sprinkling of the water around the kun. Om Arite Anmanya Swa.
ॐ अनुमते अनुमन्यस्व
Om Saraswate Anmanya Swa.
ॐ देवा सवितः प्रसुवायध्यं प्रसुवाय च पतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचं नः स्वरतु
Continue with ghee offerings. Om Agne Swaha. Idam Agne Idam Namama.
ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदं नमः
Om Prajapate Swaha. Idam Prajapate Idam Namama.
ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदमिन्द्राय इदं नमः
Ghee and samakri at this time. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryah Swaha.
ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा
Om Jyotihi Suryah Suryo Jyotihi Swaha.
ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरोषसेन्द्रवत्या जुषानः सूर्यवेतु स्वाहा
Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agnihi Swaha.
ॐ अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा
Silent offering. Om Swaha.
ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरात्रीन्द्रवत्या जुषानो अग्निर्वेतु स्वाहा
Om Puragne Pranaya Swaha. Idamagne Pranaya Idam Namama.
ॐ भुवर्वायवे पानाय स्वाहा इदं वायवे पानाय इदं नमः
Om Suradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idamadityaya Vyanaya Idam Namama.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वर्ग्निवायवारितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवारितेभ्यः प्राणपानव्यानेभ्यः इदं नमः
Continue with ghee and samakri. Om Apo Jyotiraswamritam Brahma Bhurbhuva Swarom Swaha.
ॐ या मेधां देवगणः पितरश्चोपासते तया मामज्या मेधायग्नि मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा
Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadhatrantana Suva Swaha.
ॐ अग्निनया सुपताराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वायुनानि विद्वान् युयुर्यस्मज्जोहुरानमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नम उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा
And at this time, we pause for some special mantras. We do have a number of birthday celebrants today. Bahin Vashti celebrating her birthday today. And our son, Aryavir. Aryavir will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Our daughter Deepa celebrated her birthday this past Thursday. So we will do some special mantras at this time for these birthday celebrants. However, if we remember Bhai Raj Somnarayan, the brother of Mataji Bhojmati, passed this week. And we would like to do a few mantras in honor of this soul and for peace for this family. So I am going to ask that we offer some ghee at this time. Om tapasa yena drishyas tapasa ye swarayayuhu tapo ye chakri mahans tanshi devapi kachata swaha. Om ye yudyante pradhaneshu shuraso ye tanutyachaha ya ye vasahasradakshinas tanchidevapi gacchata. And with these offerings we're asking, O soul, may you attain the status of those brave soldiers who give their lives in the call of duty while fighting in the battlefield, and those who give generous gifts in yajnas. And we'd also like to offer this mantra in honor of the family who at this time is going through a difficult time in grief. We know there are a number of things that this process. So we ask for peace for this family at this time, and we're going to offer some ghee again. Om Shanaha Somo Bhavatu Brahma Shannaha Shanno Gravana Samu Shantu Yajyaha Shannaha Swaramitayo Bhavantu Shannaha Prasva Shamu Vastu Vedihi Swaha. And we're asking, oh God, just like there's always peace, may all the peaceful ones give this family peace at this time. May their religious undertakings that they have done in the past and they will be doing at this time bring them peace. May the plants and the vegetables that surround them bring them peace. And may the oblations that we are offering in this Vedi here today, may that bring peace to this family at this time. And we're gonna ask everyone to stand, and we're gonna ask Bahen Vashti to take the kunda this time. And Dheeraj. I'm gonna ask you to read Lelu, a verse of Lelu. Om Manah Anuvrataha Pitu Putro Matra Bhavatu Sammanaha Jaya Patye Madhumatim Vacham Varatu Shanti Vaha Swaha. Three times. Swaha, Swaha. And while Neeraj is garling in his mom, we're going to ask Bhai Dion to do the verse of Lelo Lelo Duaye Ma Bapaki.
Lilo lilo doai ma bapaki ho, lilo lilo doai ma bapaki.
सर से उतरी गतरी पाप की ले लो आएगा बाप की गोरा मिट्टी आँख खुली तीर भेक बाप की कांधे चढ़ के गोद में आंखें आकुली जग भेक बाप के कांधे चढ़ के सेव बरी ने होगी कोई इन दोनों की सेवा से भर के ओ इन दोनों की सेवा से भर के ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की ओ ले लो दुआएं माँ बाप की
And Vashti, on behalf of the Arya Samaj, the Arya Spiritual Center, the executives, and all the members of the Arya Spiritual Center, we would like to extend our best wishes to you for good health, prosperity, and everything that's good. Keep up doing the good job that you have been doing. We are very proud of Bhai Neeraj, who has been doing so much, and it could not have been without your influence. So we thank you and we ask you to continue doing what you have been doing. And now we're going to ask Dr. Savitri and her family to take the key. Aryavir, I have seen a number of good things about you on Facebook. I know you're spunky. I know you do really well. I have seen you at the, I've seen what you have done at the Virdal camp at the Gurukul. And I have to say, as a grandson, as a son of this Samaj, we're very proud of you. Your mom has been here for quite a while, and we are very proud of what you are and what you are to become in the years to come. So you're going to go around the kun, and you're going to offer this ghee on for your birthday tomorrow. And as you're offering this ghee, we're asking, oh God, may everything you do in life be guided by your parents. May you be open-minded to always listen to your parents and do as they say, because parents never have anything ill. They only have the best in mind for their children. So you're going to go around this kund and offer. ॐ मनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनः जायापत्ये मधुमतिं वाचं वरतु शान्तिवा स्वाहा ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै स्वाहा स्वाहा your mom and dad will garland you. And as they garland you, they're saying to you, Tujhe suraj kahu ya chanda, Tujhe deep kahu ya tara, Mera naam karega roshan, Jagane mera raaj तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंदा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम
करे रोशन
जग में मेरा राज दुलारा आ उंगली थाम के तेरे
तुझे मैं चलना सिखलाऊं, कल हाथ पकड़ना मेरा, जब मैं बूढ़ा हो जाओ, तू मिला तो मैंने पाया जीने का नया सहारा, मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा, जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
And Arya Veer, this Gita saying, shall I call you sun or moon? And this was before you came into this world. This is what your mom was saying to you. Shall I call you sun or moon, lamp or star? I know that one day you will make my name shine, O darling child. And then the other verse of that song says, today, and this is talking about when you're going to be older and your mom and dad will be way older. Today I hold your fingers to teach you to walk. Tomorrow, when I am old and unable to walk, you will become my walking stick. In having you, I have found my new support in life. So I wish you, on behalf of the Mandir, all the best for your birthday tomorrow, and I hope that it's everything you look forward to. And I'm going to ask Bhai Rajan to come up at this time to make offerings for our daughter, Sandhya. And, there is no, I don't think that there's any greater prayer than the prayer of parents and the offerings of parents. And today, as Rajan is offering this ahuti, we're asking for Deepa, that may Deepa's life always be filled with everything that is prosperous, everything that is only good. We're asking that Deepa has the ability to learn, that Deepa has the ability to earn. And very importantly, we're asking that Deepa has the motivation to share whatever she learns and whatever she earns. And Deepa, if you're listening to this right now, or if you're going to be listening to this at a later time, we just want you to know how much you mean to us. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Swaha. Om Anuvrataha Pituho Putro Matra Bhavatu Sammanaha Jayapatye Madhumatim Vacham Varatu Shantiva Swaha Swaha. Thank you, and we can all take our seats as we resume the Hawan. Okay, you know what? I'm so sorry, but I just got a late note that Ashok, and this is the nephew of Bahen Aneta. Did he celebrate? Oh, he also celebrated his birthday 2 days ago. So Ashok, can you come and make an offering at this time? And Bahen Aneta, would you come up so that you can garland him? And our son Ashok, I'm sure you're in school at this point. With this offering, we're praying that, oh God, whatever you do, let it always be inspired by God. Let it always be inspired by your parents. Let it always be inspired by only good things. At this time, Om Anuvrataha Pituho Putro Mata Bhavatu Sammana जायापत्ये मधुमतिम् वाचं वरतु शान्तिवा स्वाहा स्वाहा. Can you make an offering swaha? Swaha. And you're going to stand and accept this garland from your aunt at this time.
मेरी बारी भी इस दुनिया में जिंदा
Congratulations, and I hope that
रहेगा जो भी तुझको देखा मेरे हीला कहेगा.
Bhai Ashok, we hope that whatever you do, all of your endeavors always be successful. And we continue with ghee offerings at this time. Om Agni Swaha Idam Agni Idannamama
Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idan Namama
Om Prajapati Swaha Idam Prajapati Idannamama
Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idan Namama
Om Bhuragni Swaha Idam Agni Idannamama
Om Bhurvayave Swaha Idam Vayave Idan Namama
Om Swaradityaya Swaha Idamadityaya Idannamama
Om Bhurvah Swaragni Vayavaritevyah Swaha Idamagni Vayavaritevyah Idan Namama
Ataha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. And at this time I ask that we all sit up, clasp our hands, as this mantra is asking, O Supreme Being, cause of all manifestations in the universe, so source of all existence, intelligence, and bliss, we meditate upon your adorable nature. May you illumine and inspire our intellect. So we ask that we all sit up at this time, get in a prayerful mood, and let us all collectively chant this mantra. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha.
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा.
Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Swaha. Swishtakrita Bhuti, offering of Mundo.
Om Yarasya Karmano Atyari Yadvanyo Namiha Karam Agnishtat Swishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Swishtam Sahutam Karotu Me Agnaye Swishakrite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittahutinam Kamanam Samadhaitre Sarvarnah Kamantasamardhaya Swaha Idamagnaya Swishakrite Idannamama
Prajapat Ahuti. Om Swaha Iram Prajapate Idannamama. May we all stand for Purnahuti. ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. And at this time, we invite our congregation to make their offerings for the week. Can we ask our mothers and sisters to come up and then our fathers? Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Om Sarvam Vai Purinam Swaha.
ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा
Mataji, Mataji, you did not get to garland Ashok, and just come up for a second and garland before we close the Hawan. Ben Vashti, can we just get a garland for her? Om Bhurabhuva Swaha. Oh, well, let Grandpa come too. Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. And Ashok, touch Grandma and Grandpa's feet and take their blessings at this time. Thank you. And now, with outstretched palms, put some ghee on your hand. And at this time, we're taking the energy from this. Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. We're taking this energy that we've created in this kund with all of these good offerings, these good and auspicious offerings, and we're asking that our body absorbs this energy at this time. Om Tanupagneyasi Tanva me pahi.
ॐ आयुर्द अग्नियसि आयुर्मे देहि
Om Varchodagnyasi Varcho me dehi.
ॐ अग्नियन्मे तन्वा ऊनं तन्वा आप्रिना
Om Medhame Devah Savita Adhadhatu.
ॐ मेधामे देवी सरस्वती आदधातु
Om Medhame Ashvinau Devavadhatta Pushkarasraja. Vapcham Apyayata. Om Vapchamam Apyayatam.
ॐ प्राणश्चमाप्यायताम्
Om Chakshushchama Apyayatam.
ॐ श्रोत्रं च माप्यायताम्
Om Yashobalam Chama Apyayatam. Pitaji is going to lead us into Pujani.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्जवल कीजिए चोर देवे चकपति को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की गावे रचाए सच को धारण करे। हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे। नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से अजय आदि हम के रहे। रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब हरते रहे। स्वर्त भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो। ईदन मम का सारतक प्रत्येक में व्याहार हो। हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक, हाथ जोर झुकाए मस्तक, वंदना हम कर रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे। प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे। प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ईश सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी, सब हो निरोग भगवन। धन धान्य के बंधारी, सब भद्र भाव देखे। सनमार्ग के पथिक हो, दुखिया न कोई होवे। सृष्टि में प्राण धारी, सृष्टि में प्राण धारी, सृष्टि में प्राण धारी।
Thank you, Bhai Sohan, Bhai Dian, and Bhai Neeraj for accompanying us today. And now I hand you over to our host for today, Bhain Diana.
Namaste. On behalf of the Pundits Council, the executive body, the Mahila, the youths, and our members, we welcome you to our Sunday morning program. This is the first Mahila-led program of the year. I'd like to take this time to thank Pandita Nirvani, Bhai Sohan, and Bhai Dian for helping to fill our spiritual cups for hopefully the rest of this week. Wherever you are in the world, we pray that you are safe and warm. It is freezing. It is a chilly 22 degrees in New York this morning, but it has not stopped many of you from making the trek to Mandir, and for that we thank you. Make sure that you are bundled up and warm when you leave. But before you go, we want to keep the warmth going by giving today's the other half of this morning's program. So today our focus is on the 9th principle. प्रत्येक को अपनी ही उन्नति से संतुष्ट न रहना चाहिए, किंतु सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझनी चाहिए. So no one should remain content with his or her own prosperity. Individual prosperity should be considered in all the prosperity of all. So that is the focus for this morning's session. At this time, I would like to call upon the multi-talented and multiversed Bhairajan. Now, Bhairajan is our producer for this morning. He is, if needed, our drummer, if needed, our harmonium player, if needed, he'll be our makeshift pundit for Sandhya and Hawan. So when I say multi-talented, I really mean it. And now, Bhairajan, before you go on, I'd like to put on notice by Kishan and Pitaji Siram to read the 10 principles. After them will be announcements. Over to you, Bhairajan.
Namaste, everyone. Please join me in this bhajan if you know it. Dusaro ka dukhara. I'm not sure if it's in the Atma Geet. दूसरों का दुखड़ा दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेगा किए जा तू जग में भलाई का काम तेरे दुख दूर करेगा दूसरों का दुख दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे किए जा तू जग में भलाई का काम तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे दूसरों का दुख दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम किए जा तू जग में भलाई का काम तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम सच का है पथ ये धर्म का मार्ग संभल संभल चलना प्राणी पग पग पर है यार कसौटी कदम कदम पर कुर्बानी मगर तू दावा दौर न होना तेरे सब पीर हरेंगे राम दूसरों का दुखड़ा दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम किए जा तू जग में भलाई का काम तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम क्या तूने पाया क्या तूने खोया क्या तेरा लाभ है क्या हानि इसका हिसाब करेगा वो ईश्वर तू क्यों फिकर करे रे प्राणी
तू बस अपना काम किए जा, तेरा भंडार भरेंगे राम। दूसरों का दुखड़ा दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम। किए जा तू जग में भलाई का काम, तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम। पूछ ले तू अपने आंसू तमाम, तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम। तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम। तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम। Thank you.
Thank you, Bhairajan. What a fitting bhajan to tie in with today's theme. It says, "O man, God will relieve you of your pains if you relieve others of theirs. Do good in this world, and your misery will disappear." On that note, welcome back by Neeraj from he was off doing his studies and some sewa in Mahatma. So we want to welcome you. Next week, you'll be hearing from Bainiraj a little bit more on what he went and accomplished. So let's give both young men a round of applause. At this time, I would like to call on Bhai Kishan and Pitaji Siram to read the 10 principles. Now, this is a treat because I have not seen by Kishan on this podium very often, so I'm looking forward to this.
Namaste. Namaste to everyone. आर्य समाज के 10 नियम or the 10 principles of Arya Samaj, which was given to us by Rishi Dayanand. First principle, सब सत्या विद्या और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जाने जाते हैं उन सब का आदि मूल परमेश्वर है.
First principle, God is the primary cause of all spiritual and physical sciences and of everything known through their means.
Second principle, ईश्वर सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार सर्वशक्तिमान न्यायकारी दयालु अजन्म अनंत निर्विकार अनादि अनुपम सर्वधार सर्वेश्वर सर्वव्यापक सर्व अंतर्यामी अजर अमर अभय नित्य पवित्र और सृष्टि करता है, उसकी की आप उपासना करनी योग है.
God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He is formless, omnipotent, just, kind, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequaled, the support of all, the Lord of all, omnipresent, immanent, unaging, immortal, fearless, eternal, holy, and the creator of the universe. He alone should be communed with.
Third principle, वेद सब सत्य विद्याओं का पुस्तक है. वेद का पढ़ना, पढ़ाना, सुनना और सुनाना सब आर्यों का परम धर्म है.
Veda is the scripture of all true knowledge. Reading, teaching, hearing, and reciting the Veda is the first duty of all Aryans.
Fourth principle, सत्य को ग्रहण करने और असत्य को छोड़ने में सर्वदा उद्यत रहना चाहिए.
One should always be prepared to accept truth and reject falsehood.
Fifth principle. सब काम धर्मानुसार अर्थात सत्य और असत्य को विचार करके करने चाहिए.
All work should be done in keeping with righteousness, that is, after due reflection over right and wrong.
Sixth principle. संसार का उपकार करना इस समाज का मनुष्य उद्देश्य है, अर्थात शारीरिक, आत्मिक और सामाजिक उन्नति करना.
To do good to the whole world is the main object of this Samaj. That is to improve the physical, spiritual, and social state of human experience.
Seventh principle. सबसे प्रतिपूर्वक धर्मानुसार यथा योग वर्तना चाहिए. प्रीति, sorry, I said prati. सबसे प्रीति. Sorry, go ahead.
One should have dealings with all in accordance with love, law, and propriety.
Eighth principle. प्रत्येक को अपनी ही उन्नति में संतुष्ट न रहना चाहिए, किंतु सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझनी चाहिए.
One should always promote knowledge and dispel ignorance.
Ninth principle. सब मनुष्यों का सामाजिक सर्वहितकारी नियम पालने में परतंत्र रहना चाहिए और प्रत्येक हितकारी नियम में सब स्वतंत्र रहे.
No one should remain content with his or her own prosperity. Individual prosperity shall be considered in the prosperity of all.
Did I skip one. The eighth principle I skipped. Right? Skip 7, no? Oh, 7. सबसे प्रीति. There is 6. Oh, yes, sir. No. अष्टम नियम. अविद्या का नाश और विद्या की वृद्धि करनी चाहिए.
One should always promote knowledge and dispel ignorance.
I'm sorry about it that I made a mistake there to skip the. I'm not familiar with this. Anyway, that's it. I'm familiar more with my book, what I read from.
We're all allowed to make mistakes here and there. Thank you. We have many 10 principles floating around. So if you notice in the Hawan book, in the back of that, it's written very small. And but for those who need, we have a bigger version in the back of the mandir. So please, whenever you come, please take a copy with you. And now we're going to go into announcements, led by me. As always, we have our Thursday satsang classes. These sessions are held on Thursdays at 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. via Zoom. They're held by Pandit Deepak Raman. And the information, the Zoom meeting ID and the passcode is on the screen. If you are interested, please reach out to Pandit Deepak Raman, or you are free to join the classes. Just show up and all are welcomed. They are Sandhya classes as well as we have Satya Prakash study sessions. Once a month, we have a women-led program. And I'd like you to be a part of such a powerful group. So if you would like to be a part of such a powerful group, please contact Pandita Nirvani and Behen Darshini for more information. As you have observed from today's program, all are invited to join. It's not just the women. And our Mahila works also behind the scenes to organize our meals for any A.S.C.-led programs. So please, let's come together and work together. Next week is going to be an exciting week. On Saturday at 6 p.m., we will be kicking off our first youth forum of the year. I have been running youth forum for over 12 years, and we've seen a lot of youths in and out of the mandir. And this is going to be a special youth forum because we are going to host a movie. We're going to play a movie. And after a long search for the movie and a lot of research, I'm not a person to watch movies, so it was a lot for me. We've finally chosen our movie, and it's going to be Adi Purush. So that is, I've seen it, and I will tell you, please come and watch it with us. So Youth Forum is not limited to young people. Everyone is invited. Please come and join us at 6 p.m. next week, Saturday, at the Mandir. Bring your popcorn. We'll have, but bring your popcorn, bring your chocolates, and let's make it a grand event. The next day, we'll invite you back to the mandir on Sunday morning for a Punya Titi Yajna, which is a memorial satsang in honor of our late Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlalji. So please join us on Sunday at 9 a.m. as we remember Pandit Ramlalji. This will be a very big event, so please come out. Bundle up because, of course, it's New York and it's cold. And the last announcement, two more. We will be celebrating Swami Dayanand's birth anniversary in March, so please look out for a flyer. We're currently working on that. And the next announcement is, I believe tomorrow in Times Square, the world will be watching the inauguration of Sri Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. So that is something big. It's for all Hindus to celebrate. So that is all for announcements. The next item that we have on our program is our message by Behen Shivi. Many of you see her Sundays. Come on up, Auntie Shivi. She is usually the one sitting as the yajman. But many of you don't know, this is a mom of 3. She is a working woman, and she is also a regular in our Pandits training program. She does not miss a class, and if she does miss a class, she reaches out for the recordings of that class. And she has worked so diligently and to be where she is at today. And we're very proud of you, and we would like you to give today's message.
Thank you, my dear sister, for that kind sentiments. Om Sam Samidyavase Vrishan Agne Vishwan Yarya Idaspade Samid Yase Sanovasunya Bhara. हे प्रभु तुम शक्तिशाली हो बनाते सृष्टि को वेद सब गाते तुम्हें है कीजिए धन वृष्टि को O most merciful and omnipotent God, you are the creator of this world. The Vedas and sages sing your praises. We humbly thank you for your blessed gift of life and guidance. We pray of you, dear Father, to lead us onto the righteous path and bless us with prosperity. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste, everyone. I must say that I am indeed very humble and grateful to the Mahila for giving me this opportunity to present today's message. To follow in the footsteps of our great Rishi, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, every week we have been reading the 10 principles of Arya Samaj. And today I'm going to delve a little more into the 9th principle of Arya Samaj. It says, no one should remain content with his or her prosperity. Individual prosperity should be considered in the prosperity of all. And I'm going to ask the question, how many of us are happy or joyful when we see others prosper? Or how many of us are miserable and bitter when we see others prosper? I don't need to hear the answer. But what Swami Dayanand is trying to tell us, that we should not be concerned about our own good and our own prosperity, but we should be concerned about the welfare and well-being and prosperity of everyone. In other words, we should be more selfless. And it's always nice at the beginning of the new year and when we send out our wishes to our friends and relatives, wishing everyone a happy and a prosperous new year. It shows that we are thoughtful and caring about others. We wish everyone a year of prosperity, wealth, health, success, comfort, security, and the list can goes on and on. But with that seed of thought, let us do more to blossom it into action, to flourish and to assist others to flourish. They says to live in harmony with this world, we need to recognize our place within the larger scheme of things. And we need to be sensitive to others and to the environment. It's not great. It's great when an individual prosper, but it's greater when others prosper because of that individual. Swami Dayanand's life is a testimony of the prosperity of others because of the wisdom he shared with the entire world. Whatever he studied, he did not keep him to himself. He wants the entire world to prosper, so he shares his knowledge, he shares his wisdom so that the world can become intellectually, materially, and spiritually prosperous. The knowledge alone he has given to us is priceless. And I personally feel that I cannot repay this debt. He has given us the manual for a prosperous, joyous, fulfilling, and rewarding life. And again, I bow to you, O great soul. In life, it says what matters in life is not what we did. What matters is how many persons are better off because of what we did. If an action is for an individual well-being, it's just an action. But that same action is known as a yajna when it's performed with the desire of collective well-being. In the Rig Veda, there is a mantra I will chant. It says, Moga manaham vindate aprachataha. Satyam brahimi vada itsatasya. Naryamanam pushyati no sakayam. Kevala go bhavati kevaladi. It says, the foolish man that shows no hospitality acquires food in vain. He finds no faithful comrade nor a friend. He who eats alone verily eats nothing but a sin. It's a simple mantra, but yet profound. It means if you have food in your pot, don't care about who goes hungry. And today I'm going to share a story that touched me very much, and I hope that you will be touched by this story, and it's a very inspiring story too. It says there was a young Indian boy who have saved over 10,000 street children. He was born in poverty to a little family living as plantation workers in Piramudu, Kerala. His father was a drunkard, and his mother's earnings were meager, and he barely had enough to eat. One day, the father took the family to another city, Kochi, where they lived in the slums with another family. But poverty never left them. To satiate his hunger, he would take rejected vegetables from the garbage bin and eat them. And he would kill rats in shops to earn 10 paise per rat from the shop owner. It's like 10 pennies. He saw many of his friends facing the same challenge, and they turned out to be beggars, thieves, and gangsters. But Morgan was fortunate to be admitted into an orphanage, and there he was trained to become a mason and a newspaper delivery boy. And then he began earning 75 to 100 rupees a day. And after years, he purchased a rickshaw and he became a rickshaw driver. And one day, while he was driving some passengers, he saw some thugs were crippling a small boy, and they were using him for begging. He grabbed that boy and sped away. But the thugs were mad and they chased after him. They caught him and destroyed his rickshaw. But that didn't stop Morgan from doing what he was doing. He still continues to rescue these unfortunate children, and he kept them in his home until they become about 20. And then he decided to register a movement, a nonprofit movement called Thiruvuram. In 2012, he was given the National Award for Child Welfare by the President of India, Pranav Mukherjee. In 2016, he received the Times New Amazing Indian Award from President Narendra Modi. Murugan's response was very inspiring. He said, "These awards and titles mean nothing. We are here for a little while, and whatever good we can do for others, it's what really counts." He has given all his award money into a nonprofit. Until today, he has saved 10,000 street children who were victims of crime and poverty. He has given them a new beginning. This story is a true example of when we strive for others' prosperity. Morgan was not contented to save himself from poverty, but he strived to remove his friends and other street children from that impoverished state of life. It is a heart-touching story, and let this story be an inspiration to all of us. Let us strive to help others. May God bless each of us with peace and enjoy and ecstasy and love for the week ahead. Namaste. And this is my message for all of you today.
Thank you, Auntie Shivi. Indeed, it is the prosperity of one if we help each other. So it is the prosperity in all. When one picks up the microphone to speak, to disseminate a message, you never know who it will affect. And thank you for that. Arya Spiritual Center has really taken the baton up of streaming our programs live. And it has reached worldwide. We have comments coming in from Mauritius, we have comments coming in from Trinidad, Guyana, and India. And it's amazing to see the community that we have. But how many of us really reaches out to our community and say, I need help? So think about that. When you want to give, when the prosperity of all, is based on your happiness, just please try and reach out to somebody. Take a moment of your day to check in with someone and see how they're doing. At this time, because we have time, I would like to call on my brother by Neeraj to do a bhajan. And then after by Neeraj, we will have a short talk by Behen Aneta, and then we will close our program. So Bhai Neeraj, as I mentioned earlier, came all the way from India to be here with us this morning. And I'm sure your mom appreciates that because she did not get to see you for her birthday, but she did get to see you afterwards. So Bhai Neeraj, I know your bhajan is, I'll actually let you tell everyone what your bhajan is.
Namaste, everyone. And it's great to be back since last year. Haven't been here in maybe 3.5 weeks. But, firstly, I mean, I'll be talking about this more next week, but thank you all for the kind donations. It's really gone a far way back in Bharat. So thank you all once again for your support. And something that really struck me while I was there was, as Behen Diana mentioned, tomorrow there's going to be the inauguration of the Sri Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. And literally everywhere in Ayodhya, in India, from Maharashtra to Madhya Pradesh to Delhi, you're seeing these orange flags, and what they say on them is Jai Shri Ram. And they're on the corner of every shop and on every rickshaw, and it's just a sea of orange. So in honor of this event, I'm going to kind of deviate from the Vedic bhajans that we usually sing, and I'll be singing Payoji Mene Rama Ratan Dhana Payo in honor of this inauguration and this great step for Sanatan Dharma. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन 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 पायो. वस्तु अमौलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमौलिक
दी मेरे सत्य गुरु कृपा कर अपनायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो 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 पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई जन्म जन्म की पूजी पाई जग में सभी को वायो पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी को वायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो 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 पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। सत की नाव खेवतिया सत गुरु सत की नाव सत की नाव खेवतिया सत गुरु सत की नाव खेवतिया सत गुरु भव सागर तर आयो पायो जी मैंने भव सागर तर आयो पायो जी मैंने भव सागर तर आयो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु प्रभु मीरा 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 के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो पायो जी मैंने हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो पायो जी मैंने हर्ष हर्ष जस गायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो 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 पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन राम रतन धन राम रतन धन पायो। Thank you.
Wow, Bhai Neeraj, very wonderfully done. Words cannot express how well you sang the bhajan. I know there are some people in this mandir that had their phones out recording, and I'm pretty sure when those online go back, they'll go specifically to this bhajan. Did you know that this bhajan, Apayo Jimene, was composed by the renowned saint and poet Mira Bhai? No? That's something I know. Lata Mangeshwar has really made this bhajan very well known and played And now we have to add by Neeraj to that list. All right, enough about you. Now let's move on. Now we have Behen Aneta, who has been a leader in our New York City social justice movement community. Behen Aneta is currently the director of CHAYA, which is a community development corporation, and she is very well known in the Mandir. Please, Behenji, come up so you can give your rendition of today's program. And her family has always contributed to Virdal Camp. Your mom is a staple in Virdal, and we're very blessed to have you all here this morning. I know it's chilly, so thank you for making the trek.
Thank you, Bahindayana. Namaste, all. I want to start by saying I want to thank Bahin Shivi for such a beautiful presentation of the ninth principle. And what an honor to follow you. I feel like my message will pale in comparison to yours. And so I'm really here just to only underscore and emphasize what you already said. I'd like to start by just reading once again, just to frame my remarks, the ninth principle. No one should be contented with his or her personal property, but should consider the property of others as one's own. Excuse me, prosperity. And we can also include property, I suppose. We, as people of a great culture who have suffered colonialism, indentureship, have survived and thrived because there were individuals who lived by this very principle, who considered the well-being of the collective as their own. I would posit that, in fact, everything good about our world and our community is a result of someone or many who took the concern of others as their own. Be it women's rights to vote, laws that protect against discrimination, food safety, and so much more that we benefit from every day. All were a result of someone or many fighting for the collective good. I would also posit that the ills of the world is directly a result of the opposite of this principle. The result of selfish concern for only one's own well-being at the expense of others. And we see this happening at the individual level, at the community level, in corporations, and at the government level. We as Hindus and as ethnic Indians are fortunate that interdependence and connectedness is inherent in our culture. We are used to helping each other. It's natural for us. For example, and we all know this and live this, when someone has a function, a wedding, a hawan, any occasion, it's part of our culture to have dozens or more people lend a hand. Yet the pressures of the American lifestyle, capitalism, which promotes competition, and the notion that every man for himself in order to make it, the social isolation that comes with living without living in a tight-knit community, geographic isolation, and the ever-present smartphones and other electronic devices all push against this connectedness. And I believe is slowly eroding and breaking down the connectedness and changing our culture. Studies upon studies show that connectedness and belonging are tied to physical and mental health, as well as longevity. We are social beings, all of us humans are social beings, and are happier when we live in service of others. And in fact, here, since we're standing here in this mandir, We can even say that it puts us in greater alignment with the divine. So not only is caring and doing for others good for society, but there is a direct benefit to individual well-being and happiness. So my message is simple. I have 3 very, very, very simple asks and recommendations today. 1, join something. 2, start something. 3, do something. And there are many opportunities to do so starting right here in this mandir, to join something, start something, and do something. And the Mahila group is one example of that. Join something. If you're not able to join something here at this mandir, join a social club, a group at work, a local community organization. This city is abound with opportunities to get involved. Start something. All great initiatives, and I named some of the incredible things of this world that we all benefit from every day, is the result of someone taking action to address a need. If nothing currently appeals to you to join, start something. If you see a need, bring a couple of friends together and organize to address this need or problem. It can be small. It doesn't have to be big, and it doesn't have to require too much of your time and effort. It all adds up to the collective good. Do something. Do something for someone where there is no direct reward to you or nothing to be gained personally. Do something for the collective. And one of the most important things you can do, which requires very little effort, is vote. And I feel like this is a particularly important message today because we are in an important election year. We tend to turn out to vote for the federal election. However, voting for the local election is actually far more important. The right to vote is one of the most amazing powers we have, yet far too many of us use that power. In fact, statistically, our community has one of the lowest voter turnouts in the city. And this is why so few resources flow to us. So despite what you believe, your vote matters. It really matters. Dollars flow to the community based on votes. It's like math. Neighborhoods with better services and resources, such as community centers, have higher voter participation. And many of you have heard me say this again and again. Our community still does not have a publicly funded community center, and that is directly a result of the fact that we are not civically engaged. We are known to be one of the most under-resourced and neglected citywide. And so that's just 1 or 2 times a year where it takes an hour of your time. But don't stop there. You have the power to do many other things. One phone call, and I've seen this as I've worked on the other side of policy, where one phone call could change policy. It's very easy to find who your elected representatives are, your council member, your state elected, and your congressional rep. And it doesn't matter whether you can articulate very clearly what the issue is. If you just call and say, I'm concerned about this, that makes a big difference. And electeds use that to support their position and changes that they want to make. So with that, I'll wrap up and remind us all of this very important principle to consider the prosperity of others as one's own prosperity. There has never been a greater need to take action and to join something, start something, and do something. Namaste.
I have always looked up to Behena Aneta as a role model because I shouldn't call her Behen, I should say Didi. Because not only does she talk the talk, but she walks the walk. And she serves she serves in multiple boards across New York City. And if we were ever to build something, she is the person we would want to go to. So thank you, Behen Aneta. I love how this program everyone has contributed, and it has weaved such a beautiful web. And it's a beautiful blanket, a comforting blanket to be here this morning in Mandir. So our takeaway is the 9th principle. You should not be content with your own prosperity, but with the prosperity of doing for others. So, as Behen Aneta said, and Auntie Shivi has said, join something, start something, or do something. And with that, we will close this morning's program. By Neeraj, by Dion, Auntie Shivi.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विन से मन का स्वामी दुख विन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहो किसकी स्वामी शरण कहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटावो पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे अठ शांति पाठ ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ओम शांति 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 प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो जगद्गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय प्रेम से बोलो वेदा माता की जय प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय भोजन मंत्र ॐ अनपते ननस्य नो देहि अनमिवस्य शुष्मिणः प्रप्रदातारं तारेश ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 Namaste.
Namaste, everyone.